Hey guys, Darren Asbury here with Revital Outdoors, bringing another exciting podcast. Tonight we're having another 2022 Top 5 Finisher podcast. So we're going to talk to Mr. Aaron Harrelson. He just got runner-up second place at the Mississippi Division BFL tournament on Lake Pickwick. So we're very excited to have Aaron on tonight, talk about his tournament and then what he predicts for future tournaments in Pickwick this year and what the lake's doing. So very exciting stuff. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. And then check us out on our Instagram and Facebook. That's going to be Revital Outdoors. And if you've never heard of Revital Outdoors, be sure that you check us out on our website. We're a premium CBD company for all outdoor enthusiasts. We have a great lineup of products, THC-free, made right here in America. So check those out. And if you're interested in pro staff opportunities, you can click the pro staff tab, fill out the application. We'll be happy to review it. So without further ado, I'm very excited tonight. Let's go ahead and bring him in, Mr. Aaron Harrelson, fresh off his second place finish on Lake Pickwick. How you doing this evening, sir?
I'm good.
Fantastic. Well, man, let's just get right into it. I checked out your profile on Facebook, and then I checked out your angler profile on Major League Fishing. You've got a lot of great success, a lot of great history at Lake Pickwick. So what came together this past weekend?
The lake was really far down, and there was very little grass left. It was actually a little below winter pool, and finding just a little bit of grass Wednesday in practice changed. I was averaging 12 to 15 pounds, and I knew that would get a check, but wouldn't come close to winning. And went to Alabama to find some grass.
Okay. So is that just were you running stuff that you have history on and confidence in, or you just running around the lake and then you just ran into something, or how were you able to find the fish that you caught?
Well, when I went up there Wednesday, I went to look where most of the grass is, of course, Cogar and up, Cogar Island and Trace area. And most of it was too shallow. There was some left, probably the deepest you could even find it was probably 3.5 foot. And so hit some spots and caught them in practice. And there was very little grass. I left them. I figured they would be found, but actually just fished one spot all day. I had one little small stretch of grass.
Okay. Based on what you're saying, I assume you were offshore?
Yeah, I was probably 75 yards from the bank. If you got any closer, it was just too shallow.
Okay. What do you think the fish are doing right now? Are they still holding to that winter pattern, or are they starting to move up and think about that pre-spawn pattern, chasing a lot of bait, or what's going on Pickwick right now?
These fish were different. The water wasn't dirty, but they still wanted a bright, a bright rattle trap. I think they were eating brim. They wouldn't hit any shad colors. They didn't have red crushers or lips. So I caught 3 brim on rattling baits, which was odd to catch in one spot. They were all hand-sized brim. So I think I don't think these were actually eating crawfish. I think they were eating brim.
Okay. So throwing a lipless bait on Lake Pickwick, a notorious bait this time of year. Did you have any other bites on any other things? I mean, how many rods did you end up having on the deck?
Well, I don't tie during the practice, during the event. So I had 14 on the deck, but I only caught them on one. The rest were in practice. I would catch one, then try other options to see if I had another way to catch them in case they wouldn't hit it Saturday. Never got a bite on anything besides one lipless. And so all 6 keepers I caught that day came on that one lipless.
Okay. Good deal. So were your bites early in the morning as soon as you got there, or late in the day? Or I know you said you fished one spot. How did it just kind of factor out? Was there a biting window, or did you catch fish all day?
We had a delay due to the ramp freezing, so we didn't leave until probably after 8. So probably didn't get to the fish till 9. And it was a bright bluebird pressure day. So right when we got there, it was about done, and did manage a limit, and then it was done. Threw at the same spot for probably 4 hours without a bite, besides the 3 brim, which kind of keep me on being different than crawfish. And then in the last probably 10 casts, I caught a 6.5 in cold.
Okay.
Starting to bite.
So
I was a little too far to stay in cold. That one other 2-pounder I needed to cold.
Right. I know Lake Pickwick, it's got all the variety of bass in it between spotted bass, largemouth, and smallmouth. Were you catching predominantly largemouth, or what were you targeting?
These were just largemouth. They were in 1 to 3 foot of water. They were really shallow. Like I said, there was very little grass left. So I think this was just where they would go feed in the morning. I don't think they were actually even there until after 2, and then they kind of pulled back up there.
Okay, awesome. When you were throwing at your fish, were you looking at them at live target, or you found that area in practice, and I mean that's what you just related to throughout the day?
Well, I would stay. I don't have live target. I would stay on the edge of the grass with my hummingbirds, and I could feel the grass with my hammer rods, and you couldn't rip from the grass because your rattle trap would actually come out of the water. So you had to feel it enough to where you could just nudge it away, so you wasn't actually porpoising the bait from the water. I think being able to feel with the hammer and staying right on the edge of the grass helped. Didn't catch anywhere that there wasn't grass.
Okay. So instead of just like casting and winding your lipless bait, you were kind of ripping it out of the grass, giving it that kind of yo-yo in action.
Yeah, it's slow. You didn't have to slow roll it much because it was so shallow. And being a 3/4 ounce lipless, you didn't have to slow roll it much. But as soon as you would feel it load up just a little, I learned not to rip like you normally would, because you'd see your trap come to the top of the water, and so I would just nudge it, and that's generally when you'd get a reaction strap when it went limp.
Okay. So, well, Aaron, you've given us a lot of great information. Again, congratulations on your runner-up finish. Looking at the rest of the year, what other tournaments are you fishing, and what are you looking forward to?
Well, we have a choo-choo division at a state park at Pickwick this weekend. There's 6 foot more water on those fish now in a week from the heavy rain. So I don't think those fish are going to be there. It'll be just a bank tournament this weekend. And then in 2 weeks, starting off in 2nd Mississippi, I'm going to go to Barnett and go ahead and fish the trail and try to do Angler of the Year.
Good for you. You're off to a great start. And like I said, I checked out your profile. You've got a lot of great history with Major League Fishing, especially with Pickwick Lake. So, we wish you the best of luck, and we hope to have you back on again this year, because that means your 2022 season just only gets better.
Yes, sir.
So before we let you go, I just want to give the opportunity to thank any of your sponsors, your fans, your family, anybody that supports you throughout your tournament fishing.
Well, definitely my family, my 3 daughters, and Midway Marine keeps me going in my Ranger with Mercury, and use Midway Marine forever. And hammer rods, Shane and Sandy Cox with hammer rods is all I throw. And the swim bait rod, I use it for jig. I use it for everything but a swim bait. Jig, big worm, rattle trap this weekend. I can just feel really good with it. It's light.
Good for you. So, well, Aaron, thank you for joining us at Revital Outdoors. We wish you the best of luck this year, and be safe out there, and just go catch them, buddy.
Thank you, man.
All right, from all of us at Revital Outdoors, again, I'm Theron Asbury. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on social media. Also, check out Mr. Aaron Harrelson. He's on social media too. Follow his tournament success this year in 2022. We wish him the best of luck, as well as all the BFL anglers in the Mississippi division. Be safe out there. God bless, and we will talk to everyone very, very soon on the next podcast.